Hi everyone, I have a plan with me for you today. I'm using this Instabloom kit from Scribble Co. It is an ultimate kit. I just received it and there are a lot of stickers to work with. It feels like I'm flipping for days. Here are the washi tapes that I chose to go with this week's spread. They are all from Simply Gilded. And lastly, the pens that I chose for this week are the extra fine marking pen from Taiwan and the Uniball Signo .38, which I got from jetpens.com. So while I put everything down, I am going to answer some questions that you guys left for me in my previous Plan With Me's. In light of the two high-profile suicides that happened this week, today's topic is about mental health. Now, I recognize this is a difficult topic to discuss, and I can only speak on my behalf, but hopefully this gives you some insight on what I've been going through, and maybe some of you will be able to relate as well. If you don't struggle with mental illness, I implore you to listen anyway, maybe not necessarily to my experience, but others who have, because chances are if you don't have it, someone you love or know does. This is a continuous conversation as well, so I know I can't cover that much. We're only scratching the surface here in the few minutes that I'm putting down the washi strips and glitter headers and such. So I'm happy to dive deeper into discussion in future videos as well. But today I'm going to start off the conversation answering some questions. So the first, well, both of these questions are similar. What are some things you do when you're feeling anxious? Or how do you bounce back from it? And how do you make yourself happier when you're sad? And how do you cope with anxiety? So for those of you who didn't know, I do struggle with anxiety and depression. Feeling anxious is the worst. It just feels like there's a heavy 1,000-pound weight on your chest. And sometimes you don't know where it's coming from, but sometimes you do. So sometimes there's a trigger. For me, there are a lot of ways I cope. It depends on what causes the anxiety. So there are a few things I do when I'm feeling particularly bad. One is go outside and get some sunshine. I like going out for walks. At school, I would walk to Starbucks or walk to get food and kind of just soak in the sun, the environment. And that usually helps me gain perspective. Seeing other people go about their daily lives, or maybe sometimes having a short interaction with someone, gets me out of my mind, and that helps sometimes. Now, I know it's hard to get out of the house, even get out of bed sometimes. Actually, I crawl into bed as one of my coping mechanisms sometimes when I'm just feeling really bad and I can't go out. But something I always try to incorporate in my daily life, so in my lifestyle long term, is exercise and eating nutritiously. I notice that when I am feeling my best, it is always when I am consistently working out and consistently eating well. It is empowering to know that you are taking care of your body and making yourself strong. And that physical change becomes a psychological mindset for me as well. But for the in the moment times, I remember to take deep breaths. I give myself talks actually that are filled with compassion and not beating myself up, like you shouldn't be feeling this way, what's wrong with you? None of that. This is okay. I'm fine. I'm going to take a break, or I will do this and then I'll take a break. Being kind to yourself and having compassion for yourself, I think, is something that I learned along the way, and it's hugely important. I'm not sure if I answered those questions well or not, but I do want to mention that this is just my experience. I am not a professional by any means. I am only speaking, like I said, on my behalf and speaking of what I've done in the past, what I do today. Eventually, I want to seek professional guidance, and that could be an option for you too if you're struggling. But ultimately, how you want to take care of yourself is your decision. Anyway, I apologize if this was a sobering beginning of a plan with me, but I do think that this is a very important topic that we should discuss. If you have any more questions, please feel free to leave it in the comments down below, and just know that you are not alone. I felt alone for a very long time, and sometimes I still do. But if there's anything that I have learned in the past 3 years, 4 years that I've been struggling with this, is that I am not alone even though I may feel it, and that there is strength and solidarity and comfort and courage in community. So I would love, if you're comfortable, for you to answer these questions that I answered in the comments down below. With that, I am going to move back to the plan with me. For this week's sidebar, I omitted my weekly habit tracking and all of that and just tracked my Happy Mail. On Monday, it was a lazy day, so I used a sticker from Crafts by Towie to mark that. That deco is from the kit. This coffee espresso sticker is from Happy Daya. The YouTube binge sticker is from Stick With Me Shop, and the beer sticker is from EricaGDesigns. I just watched a lot of YouTube basically on that day as my lazy day. On Tuesday, I had some trouble sleeping the night before, so it was either that or I had nightmares. I think it was the nightmares actually, now that I think about it. So I used an insomnia munchkin from Once More With Love to mark that. Then I use a cloud coffee cup from my shop to mark coffee. To separate out that space in the center or towards the end of the box, I use a washi strip from Simply Gilded. My sister made ramen for us that day. That ramen sticker is also from Happy Daya. This is the week following my trip to New York, by the way, hence the lazy day on Monday. This unpack luggage sticker is from Love Shaira. I moved these two stickers down to the end of the day because I didn't want two full boxes next to each other. So on Tuesday I put down that gorgeous macarons full box, which I had so many macarons in New York and they were all really good, and now I'm craving them again. So in the evening I put down an edit label on top of a fancy label from the kit. That edit sticker is rose gold foiled from Magic Prints Co. Next to that I put a film slate from my shop, and on the left of it I put a heart from Clever Gal Crafts. I was editing my vlog that day, which was quite fun, so I wanted to put a heart there. And then again I put down the stickers I had put down earlier in the day. On Wednesday morning I put down a washi strip. This is the Dusty Rose from Simply Gilded. After that, I put down another washi strip, and in the center, I put down a But First coffee sticker. I like using a coffee sticker with text on Wednesday so I don't have to write next to the coil. Then I used a little thing with a trash icon because I needed to pull the trash cans in after trash day. I also had to call my doctor, and this cutout icon is new to the Ultimate Kit from SPC, which I think is awesome. On Wednesday, I caught up on planning, so I used a Munchkin half box for that. So cute, I love using that. I also painted my nails, which I will put after I put down this checklist. This is a triple heart checklist that came with the kit. I just marked some YouTube things I wanted to get done. Again, this film slate is from my shop, and then I'm marking painting my nails with a little thing and a manicure icon that came with the kit. In the evening, I watched the Warriors game with my sister, and we had some wine. Well, I had some wine, she had a beer, and they won. It was a super close game. I don't know if you guys were following it, but I'm so happy they won. I'm a total bandwagoner, by the way. I don't normally follow their games, but my sister and her boyfriend do, so it's fun. Plus, they're in the Bay, so everybody's always talking about them. I do love going to Warriors games, though, because I went once, and it's just so fun having a beer and watching the game in real life. Anyway, I put down a wine sticker from Fox and Cactus next to a wine down sticker from Little Miss Paperie, and in the evening, I ended the night with a face mask. So I used the face mask icon that came with the kit over a little thing. On Thursday, I used another cloud coffee cup from my shop to mark that I wanted to go to Pete's in the morning. Then I used a flag with a camera sticker from Fox and Cactus because I wanted to film in the morning. I also needed to call the dealership, so I used a phone icon that came again with the kit. I also put down a washi strip to fill up that space in between, although it was a real struggle and I kind of mangled the washi. It didn't turn out so well. I think I need to replace my slice blade again because it's nicking again on the paper in a weird way, and I swear I just changed it, so maybe I accidentally swapped the two and I didn't know because I had the same problem with my old one. In the evening, I put down a bill due sticker because I had my credit card bill due. I also wanted to edit some more videos, so I put a laptop icon that came with the kit over a fancy label and an edit sticker again from Magic Prints Co. I also put down a quarter box with a clipboard icon from Clever Gal Crafts because I wanted to continue stocking for my Planiversary bundle. Then I finally took off that washi strip and replaced it with one from the kit. I also used this heart from Clever Gal Crafts to decorate a bit more. I actually didn't end up going to Pete's that morning, so I undid that sticker and I'm going to cover it up later when the undo dries. My sister and I did go shopping at the outlets, so I used a shopping icon to mark that. We went to Starbucks afterwards because they had happy hour, and this Starbucks run is a digital from J. Crew Plans, which I made into a sticker. I love having her handwriting in my planner. It's so awesome. Happy Scrappy came out with the Fox and Pip albums that day, so I marked that with an emoji. I also booked a haircut appointment, which was really exciting because I really need a haircut. On Friday, I put down this bow checklist because there were a lot of good new releases that day that I wanted to pick up. By the way, Friday is like a super hot mess. I ended up undoing a lot of it, so just a heads up. So this bow checklist is from Simply Watercolor Co. I used an emoji to mark all of the new releases that I wanted to shop. By the way, I did put a deco over the Pete's to cover it up on Thursday. Then I marked my coffee with this cute espresso sticker again from Happy Daya. I moved it down a bit so I could include some washi. And again, I'm just cutting the two edges with my slice tool. Sometimes it works well, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. I put down a full box in the center of the day. In the evening, it was another Warriors game, and I wanted to mark that, so I was initially going to film, but I ended up moving that so that I could mark the Warriors game. Hence all of the undo. I had a lot to mark, and then I also wanted to use that full box, but I didn't want to cover it up, so I had to make room basically. So to mark all of the new releases, I condensed it into a quarter box. And I seriously went crazy on stickers that day, so I found this sheet from Peanut Butter Taco, and it says overindulged in stickers, but I just cut off that text and placed it next to it instead. This coffee sticker is from Soda Pop Studio, so accurate. Then my sister and I went to In-N-Out for lunch spontaneously, which was really good, by the way, so I used a burger sticker from Happy Diet to mark that. Now, I didn't have any basketball, munchkins, which I really wish I had at that point, but instead I used this Golden Gate Bridge washi portion from Wonton in a Million. I just cut it down to mark the Warriors game. So exciting that they won the championship. I also had another glass of, well, actually I think 2 glasses of wine while I was watching it. So I used a wine sticker from My Newest Addiction and a balloon sticker from Planneresque. Then I placed down another washi strip, and in the evening I put down a film slate next to an edit sticker. Then to save room in the actual days, I put down the weekend banner where the washi strips are. I actually really like the way that that turned out. On Saturday, the first thing that I put down was a washi munchkin to mark the Simply Gilded new releases. Then I used a fancy label with the bow paper clip that came with a kit to mark that my Planiversary bundle reveal video and Instagram post went up, which was super exciting. I also used a little thing with a Lola Instagram sticker from Banana Doodle Shop to mark the actual Instagram part because I did have to go and put that on Instagram. At this point, I was thinking about where I wanted to put the last full box, which I really wanted to use because it was a really pretty floral bouquet, and I decided to switch 2 full boxes, so the one on Monday with the one I wanted to use on Sunday because I needed some extra room where I could cover up the full box. So we'll see that on Sunday. I just went and quickly undid that to leave room for it to dry. I also made some planner stickers on Saturday because Randy from Randy.plans, I will have her linked in the description bar. She made these really cute boba digitals that I wanted to make into die cuts and stickers, which you see that I have used on Saturday. That boba sticker is from her. I also went to get my brows done, so I used a brow appointment sticker from Love Shaira. So I used the bow checklist over the triple heart checklist because I really wanted to use those both since they were so pretty. And the voiceover sticker is from Soda Pop Studio. In the evening, we had cake. My sister brought home some cheesecake, so I used this Eat All the Cake sticker from my newest addiction in collaboration with the Planner Sophisticate. I love her handwriting, so gorgeous. I also worked on that day, like on the bundle, so I used a Lola not coffee cup, the pencil cup sticker from Target to mark that. The work sticker is from my shop. Now I'm putting back down the full box that I meant to on Sunday. Sorry, I'm just like all over the place after having that mental health chat. I feel like a little bit disoriented. So, anyway, that full box I put down on Sunday because I could cover up the bottom without covering up the design too much. I feel like it was easier to cover up this full box than the one I put down on Monday. On Sunday morning, I went to the gym. I used a gym sticker from my shop with a dumbbell sticker that came in the kit to mark that. Then my mom and I went shopping, which was really fun. I used some munchkins to mark that. We stopped by the Nespresso boutique because I really desperately needed to restock on my Nespresso capsules. We also went and shopped for makeup, so I used the makeup scribbler that came with the kit. In the evening, we went out to the city to celebrate my grandparents' birthday. We had like a family dinner, and my uncle brought wine because he's a real MVP, so I used a wine sticker from Fox and Cactus next to a heart from Clever Gal Crafts to mark that. In the evening, we were basically there for most of the evening. You can totally still see the lipstick swatches on my hand, by the way. Anyway, the washi I put down to fill up some space, and then the little thing at the end of the day is to remind me to pay my Etsy bill. So moving back over to Saturday really quickly, my sister bought cake, so that's why I put that down with a heart arrow from my shop. I also wanted to clean my room, and those stickers are from the kit. So that is about it for this plan with me. Let me show you everything I have left. I obviously have a lot because this was a huge kit, which is really exciting. I did use some of those in my personal planner. Let me do a quick Viv wiggle to show you the foil in this spread. I love the rose gold. So that is about it for this plan with me. One more thing I wanted to mention. If you are out there hurting, healing, or somewhere in between, I am right there with you. I am here for you. Let's talk. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.